I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This Monday, we will pause to remember an American hero, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sunday will mark what would be his 88th birthday. King was the champion of nonviolent activism in the civil rights movement to end racial segregation and was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. He was assassinated on April 4th, 1968. One of his most famous quotes is, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?"
In an effort to continue on the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., legislation was signed in 1994 to commemorate MLK Day as a National Day of Service, a day on to serve instead of just a day off from school. Organizations around the country participate in this endeavor, from the Boys and Girls Clubs of America to the U.S. Women's Soccer Team. People serve to uphold the memory of Dr. King and give back to the communities that have given them so much. Here in the Tri-Town, KP Cares will be participating in this day by making blankets to donate to a local organization. Blanket instructions can be found with Mrs. Rowe. Please DM any photos that you have from your blanket making or any National Day of Service project to the KP Cares Instagram at KP Cares. More than this, however, we hope that all students take part in this meaningful event. There are endless opportunities to give back, from soup kitchens to senior centers, even at our local libraries. Many small acts work to formulate change, a concept Dr. King strived to teach all Americans.
We can be certain that Dr. King would be most proud to watch Barack Obama serve his country as the first African-American president of the United States. This week, our 44th president gave his farewell speech, which contained a poised and powerful message for all Americans.
Our Constitution is a remarkable, beautiful gift. But it's really just a piece of parchment. It has no power on its own. We, the people, give it power. We, the people, give it meaning with our participation and with the choices that we make. So you see, that's what our democracy demands. It needs you. I do have one final ask of you as your president. The same thing I asked when you took a chance on me 8 years ago. I'm asking you to believe, not in my ability to bring about change, but in yours. Yes, we can. Yes, we did. Yes, we can. Thank you. God bless.
On January 20th, we'll say goodbye to the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama. His campaign was, yes, we can, but could he? I talked to some people, and this is what they had to say about the Obama presidency. So how do you feel the Obama presidency went?
I think Obama was a great president. I don't think there's anybody like him, and I'm honestly going to miss him. And to be honest, I'm a little concerned about the well-being of our country, and I'm going to miss Obama so much.
I think it went really well. I don't really know much about politics, but it seemed to be pretty good.
So he did some healthcare reform, that's good. He passed the stimulus, not really sure what that is. He did some Wall Street reform, ended the war in Iraq, began drag down of the war in Afghanistan. He eliminated Osama bin Laden, not a good guy. We got some marriage equality, turned around the auto industry. He recapitalized banks, whatever that means. He repealed the Don't Ask, Don't Tell, that's good.
And I didn't even ask the question yet.
Also happening this week, more tumultuous activities surrounding President-elect Donald Trump as he held his first press conference amid some scathing allegations.
On Tuesday, BuzzFeed published a dossier of unverified allegations regarding President-elect Trump's relationship with Russia. The information was presented last week privately to President Obama and President-elect Trump. The FBI is investigating the credibility and accuracy of these allegations, which are based primarily on information from a former British intelligence operative. Included in these allegations is a claim that there has been coordination between Donald Trump, his top advisors, and the Russian government. Trump has denied any and all allegations, calling it fake news generated by his opponents, specifically citing CNN and BuzzFeed for publishing the unverified information. He calls this a political witch hunt. In his first press conference as president-elect, he and his team attacked these news sources by refusing to answer CNN's Jim Costa's questions.
It's a disgrace what took place. It's a disgrace, and I think they ought to apologize to start with Michael Cohen.
Sir, since you're attacking us, can you give us a question? Mr. President-elect.
Go ahead.
Mr. President-elect, since you are attacking our news organization, can you give us a chance?
Your organization.
You are attacking our news organization. Can you give us a chance to ask a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you state,
Quiet.
Mr. President-elect,
Go ahead.
can you state
She's asking
categorically,
a question.
Mr.
Don't be
President-elect, can you give us a question?
be
You're
rude.
attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Can you
No,
give
I'm
us a
not gonna give you
question?
I'm not going to give you a
Can
question.
can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
Sir,
Go ahead.
can you state categorically that nobody... No, Mr. President-elect, that's not appropriate.
Trump's first press conference was as unique as his road to the White House has been. He was candid and straightforward about issues at hand. Perhaps most notably, a tweet of his read, "Intelligence agencies should never have allowed this fake news to leak into the public. One last shot at me. Are we living in Nazi Germany?" A statement that could have potentially damaged the credibility of the very people who have committed their lives to protect the president. With 1 week left until the inauguration, America sits on the edge of its seat, waiting for the 24-hour news cycle to break the next story. Americans should, however, review all news and information with skepticism, as not all news sources conduct themselves with ethical standards. Although Donald Trump's path to the White House has been anything but ordinary, it should still be upheld with the same sanctity as the 44 elections that preceded it.
We hope all the presidential scuttlebutt won't distract you from studying this weekend, as midterm week is advancing quickly.
All right, so what are your study tips for the midterms?
Don't procrastinate.
That's a good one.
Well, I don't really study a lot.
Microphone, answer.
Hi, Grady. Francesca, we're filming!
Usually just go over information over and over again until you remember it.
Good one.
I would make flashcards.
Study a lot.
Okay.
I'm going to lock myself in my room and never come out and really just hoard those books.
Wait, right now?
But I've never had midterms before. Like nothing like. This is more important to me now because I actually want to get good grades and get into a good college. So I guess I'm gonna, I don't know, just map out my time and stop doing pointless stuff like video games.
Make flashcards or something and make sure you know the stuff that you learned at the beginning of the year.
Thank you.
I would say going through all of the units in all of your classes that you've done, and then make flashcards and use Quizlet and stuff. Is that good, Alex?
Yes, it is. And then how about you?
I agree with Erica.
All right, then.
Study tips for midterms, I'll just look through my notes and pay attention in class.
Thank you. So how would you study for the midterms?
Flashcards, I'll use a lot of stuff, just study. just study and you'll be fine.
No, none. Don't.
Well then.
Our KP Deka chapter finished up their district conference yesterday, and they have once again represented KP very well.
I joined Deka because at the time, the president at the time looked at me in her professional dress and her outstanding trifold, and I wanted to become that.
To me, Deka is a way for kids to experience what the real world is like.
To me, Deka is more than just a class. It teaches you every life skill that you need to know: public speaking, how to write a paper, how to become a very intelligent business person. And I felt that I had no clue what that was until I've joined Deka, and I've learned everything that I have to know.
I've treasured every second of it. It's become my passion and everything that I care about. So I wouldn't change a single thing. I'm ready for competition, states and ICDC to kill it.
Any sophomores that might be interested in joining the ranks of our young entrepreneurs, your opportunity to find out more is coming up on January 18th during lunch block.
We are super excited with how it went. I think the juniors adapted really well to a new place, the seniors too, because we've never competed at Stonehill before. The judges were amazing. The members did absolutely phenomenal. I think actually coming together as a team and supporting one another was really the most beneficial thing for us, and we're about to go into awards and we're really hopeful, and I can't wait to see what we accomplish.
It's very exciting being here today. Last year competition was a lot of fun, so it's great to be back and completing a project that I've been working a lot of hard work on, and we're all excited to be here.
I think our group did really good. I'm working with Taylor and Catherine, and it's going to be a tough competition, but we had a really good presentation. We got asked a lot of questions, but we had a great time, so I think we did good.
Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all.
Enjoy your long weekend, and don't forget to give back in honor of Dr. King.
Every day I'm shuffling.